So last time, unfortunately, my recording was interrupted by some unknown technical issue. Ended up with like only half of the video. I uploaded the first part, and I was running into some like personal issues recently. So until today, I have some time to catch up and finish the next part. I remember that last time on the cutoff point was when I was talking about the trading from gem to nectar. I think for nectar, most of the time you don't really want to trade it because it's a pro it's basically based on the progression of the game. But at some point, you may want to speed up some dialogues to unlock some achievements, will reward you more resource. So as long as you are not like constantly trading, I think it should be fine to just do a limited time of trading. And that covers the last part of the commentaries. And now, let's take a look. Move myself here. By the way, this is a new recording software, so still playing with it. So the limited time offer thing. What I would say that I just basically just break it down into several categories. So for like a reversible trading, you can do it anytime because you can always trade it back at no loss, right? And for there are some like really good trading, I would say, which is 1 Ambrosia to 500 Darkness, because basically based on your playstyle. So for my playstyle, as I just talked about before, I don't farm Darkness. I progress in the fastest possible way, and in that case, I always run lack of Darkness. Basically, you always want the full Darkness to maximize your mirror. And trust me, if you don't specifically farm Darkness and always have like a clear run, then you will be it's very hard for you to finish your mirror updates. The last one is really expensive. So I would say always do it. Even like you play the game, I mean, normally as people just die all the time and play at a low hit all the time. But if you do that, still like you need a lot of darkness to upgrade your rank. So, and in the other hand, Ambrosia in the late game is basically useless. So yeah. So that's why I said this is specifically good, generally considered a good trade. And there are some good trade for the early game, namely gem to nectar, because this is in this way you get nectar in a much cheaper way. And for the keys for blood, yeah, so at some point, I'm unlocking all the mirror items, and I'm unlocking all the weapons. You don't need keys anymore. So yeah, just trade them for blood. Otherwise, you trade them up to nectar is not really a good deal either. And for 100 gem to diamond, I think it's a good trade because again the price it's basically a lot of value in it, and you need a lot of diamond to unlock your all the music and everything. In the same time, you always get gem for gem, you have very steady income of it. So I think it's good. And but that's only for the early game, of course. In the late game, you for the blood to gem, or like nectar to darkness is something that you basically at that point you don't need nectar anymore, or the dialogues are unlocked. And for the block, or the weapons are updated, so upgraded. So in this case, yeah, just do these trades. And I would say the last category is very questionable. Like for 10 nectar, if you get ambrosia, I think at the point that like you don't need a lecture anymore, you should already like accumulate a lot of ambrosia. So I don't know when you want to do that. And for the blood to ambrosia and the diamond, this is something that you only do when you just basically spend every like blood in the possible way. And again, I'm not sure if at that point you still need ambrosia and diamond, but yeah, when you like don't need to spend blood anymore, yeah, of course you just trade it. And for the darkness to key and gem, I wonder ever that will be like any valid use cases. So yeah, this covers the special source of trade. And now we talk about the house contract upgrades. So I think the principle here is that you